Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asị m ka echiri ya zelu. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends your time and your location you are joining us today at Eastern News 24. Asị m ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ nke ejikwa ya zelu. Alright, anyị gbapụ na ya ọsọ ị na ife were ụbọchị nketa ya dịka anyị kwelu unu nkwa anyị ga-enye unu update on everything that is happening across the Biafra land. Stay tuned at Eastern News 24 as we move. Alright, yabo audio clip ijelu is unbelievable, shocking. Long waiting liberation is finally out. UK has finished Niger. See what happened. My brother, listen to the audio clip of our brother. It will shock you. I don't want to talk much about it, but just give it a listening ear. Don't skip any. Make sure you stay tuned. Alright, over to you, sir.
British Empire arrived and took it back from the colonial Portuguese. And I begin to think, how did they even come over? They arrive Africa and say, who are you? I am an Igbo man. I'm just trying to figure out how they actually colonize us. They arrive Africa one by one, two by two, three by three. And then they begin to talk to our ancestors and say, what is your name? My name is Okechukwu. From today onward, your name is Stephen. Your name is Solomon. we are from Great Britain. Come on, how? I think this is the time we should end this thing. I begin to worry. I worry so much because after 60 years of colonization, after 60 years of independence, we are still here. We have professors who call themselves, they are professors. They are lecturers. I'm a mathematician. I'm a writer. Let me tell you something, bro. You can be celebrity all you want. You can fly all the whole world you want. You are still the puppet of the colonial masters. I'm telling you. And I'll give you an example. How many of you know the Professor Wole Soyinka? You know Wole Soyinka? How many of you know Wole Soyinka? Wole Soyinka just can speak English from morning to evening. Who English help Wole Soyinka? I'm sorry, I respect Wole Soyinka. Don't misunderstand me. Wole Soyinka is one of the most brilliant professor we have in Africa. But Wole Soyinka could not even produce anything, he doesn't even own a school. I'm sorry, I'm not here to blaspheme Wole Soyinka. I mean to say, the whole African continent, can you just give me one professor that is producing anything? They are made there for America, they're there for Europe. They produce aeroplane, they produce car. We are just speaking English in Africa. Do you know who I am? I am Professor Wole Soyinka. Shut up there, you go to speak big grammar. English don't help us, Baba. Wole Soyinka, you are about 90 years or 80 something. Your English did not help us. It did not help us at all. You feel me? I'm not here to blaspheme him, but let us tell ourselves the truth. I can tell you right now, let me give you an example. I am still the puppet of these people. I'm here in Israel. I can tell you, oh, I'm living nice in Israel. I make $2,000 in Israel. I make $5,000 in Israel. I'm coming back home. I build this, I do that. At the end of the day, we produce nothing. I'm going to come back to Africa. I begin to ride nice car. You see me over there, say, I think I know that guy. Solomon, how are you? I say, hey, are you back from Israel? I say, yes, I don't come back. The motor where they ride, now somebody use and remain. I come by up. Now my mates, they produce the motor where I know if you produce. Let us go back to the history, man. We can't even produce a pencil. Just common pencil we can produce in Africa. When I say pencil, I mean we are not even among the world power. Is this how worse we are? But we understand that our elite in Africa are afraid of the British Empire. They are afraid of the France, you know, like Cameroon. Cameroon is colonized by France, you know. Let me just put this thing down, I beg, so that we go talk, you know. Let me put this thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we can talk. Let us talk. As I speak to you, the countries that are colonized by the French, Francophone countries, they don't have central bank in their country. Cameroon is an example. Ivory Coast is an example. They brought, I mean, people just walk into other people's empire. They walk into African empire, come to teach us English. You come into our country, our continent, and teach us English. That English now, waiting you must speak English, and your name must change from Okechukwu to Solomon. Your name must change to Stephen. I'm being honest with you. Somebody, don't call me now. So, guys, let us tell ourselves the truth. Make we tell ourselves the truth. Africa, we need to wake up. Look at Gaddafi, no, they kill. No, you remind me something. This reminds me something about Putin, the Russian president. The Russian president captures small children from Ukraine. Carry those children, go Russia, go keep. They come, they talk, say, it's a wanted man. Abi, it's now a criminal, a wanted criminal. Make I ask you now. Barack Obama, when enter Africa, can't kill Gaddafi because they talk say he gets leather weapon. He gets weapon. He gets, what they call a nuclear weapon. You get nuclear weapon, but you know what make that person get nuclear weapon? Is it possible for me to fight somebody that don't have? I mean, you people want to be the world power. You want to have everything, but you don't even want Africa to be resourceful. Let me tell you, you can never be resourceful in anything without knowing all this nuclear weapon production and all that. If you don't know it, you can't know anything. I'm being honest with you guys, because all this science, all of them, they work hand in hand. The science are working. Why do Israel and Lebanon fighting? Why do Israel and Iran fighting all the time? Because Lebanon, Iraq, Iran, they want to have nuclear weapon. You American, Britain, in Europe, you people have weapon. You get stone. Is it possible to fight me when I'm having a stone on my hand? I have a stone right now, and you don't have a stone. You can't fight me. You see, I'm telling you guys, we Africans, there's nothing to write home about us. There's nothing to write home about us. We still remain the same. We can cry all we want that, oh, the president of the next president will come and do well. Obi is coming. Obi is not coming. Or Tinubu is coming. After Tinubu, you want the Igbo people or Calabar to become president. Bro, those people listening to the colonial masters, they ain't listening to you. Do you think electricity is not deliberate in Nigeria? That they don't want to, they just want to keep you there. They don't want you to see, they don't want you to know, they don't want you to just, they don't want you to be resourceful. They just want it like, okay, the world, you know, there is your life, no day easy. Life, no day easy. They take their children down to the Britain for good education. They take their children for medical tourism. They steal the money from you. They take it to Britain. You will hustle after your education. You try, there's no electricity, no good road, no hospital. You manage to escape to British or to the Britain. You are going for asylum. I begin to think the Queen of England. I hope God is going to forgive the Queen of England. Because wherever the British invade any country to colonize them, they are going to tell you that the Queen of England sent us. From henceforth, we are your masters. We are your boss. How How do these people feel? Up to this moment, they are still colonizing us indirectly. Everybody will come and shout, we Africans, we have oil in Nigeria. We are the third largest oil producer in the world. Nigeria is the third largest. Why are there not good roads? Oh, in Africa, we have all this diamond and gold in South Africa. Yeah. And ask yourself, why are we not producing those diamonds? I mean, that diamond, say, we don't get the industry. What if we turn that diamond to diamond ring? We don't get industry for Africa where we say you go turn that gold to gold ring. They must take everything down to the Europe. Then you celebrities in Africa, you must fly down to the Europe and go and buy the diamond ring. Is that not stupidity? Go to Congo Brazzaville. Go to Congo Republic. The aeroplane that flies in the air. That cell phone in your hand. Bro, it is, those materials are found in Congo. But in Congo, there's no any place they are producing a diamond ring. And I want to ask you, what do you think the Africans are doing in African Union? That is the question I'm asking. What is the African doing in African Union? What are they doing in African Union? We just there like mugu. We, all of us for Africa, will be mugu. I don't go lie to you now. As I talk now, I follow the mugu because we are still not listening. We are not. Now we go come they fight people where we say they actually want to take us to the next level. Like, okay, listen, guys, this is what we got to do, and I'm going to give you an example. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to see people from one part of Nigeria. They are going to say, "Oh, that guy, now him they cause problem for Nigeria. That man, now him they call they kill people." Okay. Now where we say they don't kidnap Nnamdi Kanu keep. How many people have died for the past 2 years? Just 24 hours. 134 people died in the hand of Boko Haram, in the hand of terrorists. But they will never call them terrorists on the social channel. They will never, the Nigerian news, the newspaper will never say terrorists. They will say they are farmer clash. They went into people who don't pursue. They don't pursue people come out for their house. They can't go and they live inside tents. You see, walk up there, kill those people. Make I tell you now. Nigerian name is not in. I mean, the Nigerian you know today is not the Nigerian you know in 1960. They have been working slowly to colonize, to Islamize Nigeria. You see, they are not happy to hear us say, especially if anybody will be Muslim, will be Hausa Fulani, you will see them here when they come. They are going to attack me and say, "Shut up." And you are going to see a Yoruba man coming to also to attack me and say, "Simon Ekpa is not doing the right thing." Oh, okay. Who is going to do the right thing? If Nnamdi Kanu is not doing the right thing and Simon is not doing the right thing, then who is going to take you out of your misery? Who's going to take you out of your misery? Who? Who? Because after your education, as you speak to me right now, you are looking for money to go to the same Great Britain. The same people who colonize you, who said they are your masters. When you go there, they are going to tell you, they are going to refuse to, they are not going to give you that even asylum where you they look for. African people, we sit down, jeje. We African people, we sit jeje in our Africa. They begin to invade us. You have caused all the problem in Congo. You have caused all the problem in what's it called? What's it called? This Gaddafi country or whatever. In the whole of Africa, of course. Tell me Africa that is peaceful. Tell me Africa that is very resourceful. Tell me Africa that is industrious. None. Everybody is flying. Israel, I beg. If you don't see them for Israel, you go see them for France. If you don't see them for France, you go see them for... Everybody is just running helter-skelter in Africa, looking for a greener pasture. But we have all the resources, all the materials. The Americans cannot live without Africa. That is the fact. The European cannot live without Africa. That is the reason why they kept you and I where we are. We keep crying. They are watching our video. They are watching our video. They will talk and say, "Oh, that one, let him just shout." But our leaders, our elites dare not talk about it. They dare not talk about it. Not at all. They dare not talk about it because they know. We are Professor my foot. I hear Wole Soyinka come on newspaper. I mean, I think I watch it on. I watch Wole Soyinka. Wole Soyinka came to what did he say Obi was? Now this same Wole Soyinka, now him bring Buhari come give you now. The same Wole Soyinka bring come Buhari come give you now. Say, oh Buhari. Wole Soyinka protest against Goodluck Jonathan. Say, oh, Buhari is the... Nah, these people we don't take. These people should retire from giving us... I mean, they should retire. Let's just respect them. Like, this is our boss. Maybe they just do one place. Sometimes, you get this where they talk, where we say, no, they make sense. They go just come, they interview them, they speak English. Huh? Our mates will be professors. They day for Japan, they produce motor. Then be engineer. What are we doing? Africa, what thing will they do? What thing they do ourselves will be Africa? What thing they do us? Now question that they ask though, what thing they do us? Papa go abroad, go wash plates. In Peking too, go come wash plates. I beg, leave that thing. Whether you are a doctor, whether you are a nurse, all of us now plate washer we be. We are the same thing. Don't tell me, oh, I'm a nurse, I'm a professional, I'm a nurse. Keep quiet there. You are nothing but a British puppet. If you know the wash plates, what do they find for England? Huh? You be nurse. You can't save life in your own country. You are a doctor, you can't save life in your own country. You carry yourself, go Britain, go. That's how they want it. That's exactly how they want it. All of us, we are puppets. That's just the truth. We are all puppets. Me, I'm thinking this is the time we should just... I think youth in Africa need to talk. Youth, Africa, you people are not ready. You're busy having babies, doing yahoo, looking for money, ritual, and all that. Listen, one day all of you will wake up and become a Muslim. In Nigeria, yeah. All of you will become Muslim one day. Trust me, if something is not done. You people, you think it's a joke? You people may think we are joking here. You will look at me like a madman, say, oh, this guy, I beg you. What did they do? No worry. They are killing you. Gradually, they are killing you. You are busy accusing people who are actually enlightening you that we have a problem. We all have a problem in Africa, from 4 corners of Africa. We all have a problem. And the problem is not being addressed. We are not addressing the problem. We can't produce anything. What in America they find, sir? What in they find for Africa, sir? You see, let me tell you something. Those of you don't know what is going on. You may ask, say na American be the Boko Haram? I've been at the America, I've been at the Britain, and then be Fulani terrorists. Ask yourself, where is the gun coming from? Where is those guns coming from? There's a lot of things going underneath that you and I cannot comprehend. Just take it or leave it. If it is sweet una, as they abuse the government like this, if it is sweet una, you know they sweet me to come here, come they abuse government. It doesn't sweet me. I don't like it. But the problem is the African continent is in chambo, and they are not listening, and they are not ready. Look at the Cameroonian president, how old? Look at the Sudanian president. He can't pay for body. And you ask yourself, not even animal don't behave like this. When animal is old, that animal go there for house, you know, they go anywhere. Now their children go buy food, come. The children, the younger animals will go and kill food. They make sure they drag the food down to meet their families. That's what animals do. Go and study a lion. When lion is old, he doesn't hunt anymore. When they kill, they are going to call him. Oh, he's going to come. They must make sure he come because he's senior. So there's food here. Una will be senior for Africa. We suppose don't retire. Make una push people where get sense. Now no one retire. My brother, we are slaves. Africa is still a slave, and we will continue to be a slave until I don't know when. Not even in this. I don't know. If Biafra come today, that is why they don't want Biafra to come. They know if Biafra come today, all this thing will stop. You know, when you divide the country, things go change. Let us be honest. I just pity those that are not Igbo speaking, that are attacking the people that are fighting for freedom, you know. Trust me. They are attacking people who are fighting for freedom. They don't know that the barrier that the Biafran people want to break is very big. I repeat this word. The barrier that the Biafra people want to break is very big. If they break Nigeria, the British will lose that resources where they for Bayelsa, where they for Cross River, Calabar, everywhere. They are going to lose it. And we are starting afresh. We're going to start afresh. And if Nigeria is restructured, if they restructure the country, everybody go stand. British will still lose it. They don't want to lose it. The British are the one who set up Nnamdi Kanu. The British are the one who is behind that Simon Ekman must not enlighten the people. Trust me. And we African too. When you hear something on TV, they say now they kill people. Now we're there for social media. Now they kill people. Let me tell you something. In the whole wide world, show me any country where we say they get that freedom in a platter of gold. Some people must die. Something must happen. People must take advantage. People.
All right. Concerning the audio clip you just listened to right now, what do you have to say concerning what our leader Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran spokesperson Simon Ekpa on this interview? Leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. If you go to this audio clip, how will you also? Any Biafran for meeting Joe Fajo Nketa Nkechi. I need every Igbo man and every Igbo man, Buwanfi Igbo, all the Biafrans, Edo, all the Biafrans, no into this struggle, over meeting after this audio. Then leave us with your own comments on the comment section below. Thank you and God bless you. Ise, Ise, Ise.